You won't believe the fish they found. It's scary. From the depths of the ocean to crystal clear lakes, there are some scary creatures that will shock you. Today, we're going to focus on the most bizarre fish in the world. Believe us, you'll leave this video with your mouth open. Curious? Join us and let's go. Number 19. Elephant fish. Have you ever imagined a fish that talks using electricity? Well, the elephant fish is a master of this unusual technique. In addition to being an excellent communicator, it also uses electroreception to navigate and explore its environment like a natural sonar. By generating small electrical discharges, it detects objects around it and even identifies the presence of other fish. The most surprising thing? This electrical ability not only serves to explore the environment, but also to create a unique system of communication. With over 200 species, each elephant fish produces a unique electric field, almost like a personal signature. This ability allows them to differentiate species, identify sex, and even assess the social status of other individuals. During mating season, males get even more creative, emitting hums at lower frequencies to attract females, as if singing an electric serenade. Number 18. Black Dragonfish. Despite its nightmarish appearance, this abyssal predator is a true masterpiece of extraordinary adaptations. It has luminous organs that not only attract prey but also send signals to others of its species. In addition, its glowing belly emits light to camouflage its silhouette against potential predators lurking below, making it almost invisible. But that's not all. Between the rays of its fins, there is a gelatinous skin that can be abruptly illuminated to scare off enemies. The black dragonfish is like a multi-purpose underwater light, but its greatest asset is its vision. Unlike most deep-sea dwellers who only see blue and green, it also emits and detects red light, something that most deep-sea fish don't even notice. Basically, it has an invisible flashlight that makes hunting easier. Interestingly, its vision depends on an impressive genetic trick. It uses a substance derived from plant chlorophyll to convert red light into something visible to it. Number 17. Psychedelic Frogfish. Imagine diving into the waters of Indonesia and encountering a creature that looks like it's been taken from an underwater electronic music festival. This is the Psychedelic Frogfish, a living masterpiece of vibrant colors and unique patterns. Each individual has a unique design, making them true artists of nature. Their stripes and spots are so mesmerizing that it's impossible not to stop and admire them. But don't be fooled by the exotic beauty. I have a question for you. First, I'd like to tell you that it's possible to keep up with the biggest curiosities of our world every day. But for that, you need to be subscribed to our channel. So, have you subscribed yet? If not, take the opportunity to subscribe now. Now that you've done that, let's go. Number 16. Kobudai Fish. If you think you've seen it all in the sea, get ready to meet the fish that makes the biggest change in nature. The Kobudai, also known as the Asian sheepshead fish, is the king of transformation in the oceans. When it decides it's time for a change, this fish does something unbelievable. It completely changes gender. It's as if he had a natural reset button. He disappears for a few months in his secret hiding place and comes back completely different. Females can turn into gigantic males, ready to fight for territory. And don't think it's just a superficial change. The entire body transforms from the inside out. It's like a metamorphosis worthy of the best science fiction films. Only 100% real. Number 15. Hairy frogfish. Straight from the bottom of the sea comes a creature that looks like a walking carpet. The hairy toadfish is living proof that nature has a unique sense of humor. Those hairs you see aren't actually hairs. They're tiny extensions that act as the best disguise in the marine world. This peculiar fish is so lazy when it comes to swimming that it prefers to walk along the seabed. That's right, it has little legs that it uses to get around. But don't be fooled by its comical appearance. This little hunter can swallow prey twice its own size. Number 14. Anglerfish. Deep in the ocean, where it's pitch black, lives a creature that seems to have come straight out of your nightmares. The anglerfish is a master of natural trickery. With a biological flashlight hanging from its head, yes, you read that right, this fish is the king of underwater trickery. The female anglerfish is a natural hunter that uses its own light as bait to attract unsuspecting prey. Just imagine, in the pitch black of the ocean floor, a bright light appears. Sounds tempting, doesn't it? Well, that's exactly what prey thinks before becoming dinner. It's like fishing in reverse. Instead of using a rod with a light, the fish is the fishing rod. Number 13. Opa, have you ever thought about a fish that has its own internal heater? Opa is like that friend who never gets cold. With its vibrant orange body and fins brighter than a fancy dress party, this tire-sized fish has an incredible superpower. It keeps its body 10 degrees warmer than the surrounding water. It is the only completely warm fish we know of, like having a natural electric blanket. While other fish are all locked in the cold of the depths, the opa swims around peacefully, with its organs nice and warm and protected. Number 12. Ghostfish. Transparent as crystal and as discreet as a ninja, the ghostfish is one of the most intriguing creatures in the sea. Its body is almost invisible, which makes it a true master of disguise in the depths of the ocean. Its transparency is so impressive that you can observe its organs functioning as if in an underwater anatomy class. But what really makes it unique is its biological makeup. This fish is the only known vertebrate that does not have red hemoglobin in its blood, which means that even its circulatory system is nearly invisible. It looks like an otherworldly creature silently roaming the depths. What's more, its eyes are tubes that can rotate in different directions, like high-tech binoculars. This allows it to detect predators or prey without making any noticeable movements. Number 11. Ogrefish. In the dark depths of the ocean, where light never reaches and silence is almost absolute, lives the terrifying Ogrefish. With long, sharp teeth that look like blades and tiny eyes that detect the slightest glimmer in the darkness, this creature is the nightmare predator of any being that crosses its path. Living at depths of up to 5,000 meters, this fish has a jaw so unique that it can completely unhook itself, allowing it to devour prey larger than its own head. It's as if it has a built-in drawer trick to ensure that nothing escapes its voracious hunger. The most impressive thing is how it survives in such a hostile environment. Its adaptations go beyond its threatening appearance. With dark skin that makes it virtually invisible and sensors that detect movement in the dark, the ogrefish is a born hunter. Number 10. Archerfish. Among the sharpshooters of the animal kingdom, the archerfish is the aquatic champion. With a precise jet of water, it can knock down insects that are perched on leaves or branches above the surface. Imagine a water pistol built into its body. Its ability goes beyond the power of its jet. The archerfish takes into account the refraction of light in the water when aiming at its prey. It performs complex calculations that even scientists find difficult to understand. Its accuracy is so impressive that it rarely misses, even at a distance of up to 1.5 meters. But don't think that this ability is only used to show off its talents. It relies on this technique to feed itself, as its diet consists mainly of small insects and other animals that live outside the water. Number 9. Lionfish. Swaying its fins like an exotic dancer, the lionfish is pure deadly elegance. With its vibrant colors and venomous spines, this fish is the peacock of the ocean, only 1,000 times more dangerous. Each of its spines is like a tiny syringe filled with venom, capable of inflicting intense pain on any predator that dares to come near it. In the waters of the Caribbean, this fish has become a real unwanted celebrity. With no natural predators in the region, it multiplies faster than gossip on social media. A single female lionfish can release up to 2 million eggs per year. It's practically a factory of swimming babies. Number 8. Koi. In the calm waters of ornamental lakes around the world, a true giant of colors swims. The koi fish, much more than just a decorative fish, is a titan that can grow up to 1 meter long. These majestic swimmers have an appetite as big as their size. Have you ever thought of seeing a fish swallow an eel whole as if it were popcorn? Well, that's exactly what they do. With their super special sensory whiskers, called barbels, these fish are true underwater food detectors. It's like they have a superpower. They can taste food before they even touch it. The most incredible thing is that these fish are true veterans of the water. There are records of a koi that lived an impressive 226 years. That means it swam for longer than several generations of humans combined. Number 7. Stargazer fish. With its eyes turned upward like an eternal stargazer, the stargazer is the master of devious disguise. But don't be fooled by its dreamy gaze. This fish is a living powerhouse. Hidden in the sand, with only its eyes visible, it waits patiently for its prey, like an ultra-patient underwater hunter. The most incredible thing? This fish is practically a superhero with multiple powers. Besides being poisonous, it can also release electric shocks of up to 50 volts. It's like having a natural taser underwater. Just imagine getting a shock like that while swimming calmly. That's why, in the Indian Pacific Ocean, all fish know there's no talking to the Stargazer. Number 6. Stonefish. Here's the absolute champion of the don't mess with me category. The stonefish is the most venomous animal in the sea, and to make matters worse, it's practically impossible to see. Camouflaged as a common rock on the seabed, this fish is basically a living minefield with its 13 venomous spines on its back. A sting from this fish is so serious that it can cause cardiac arrest. It's like stepping on a super poisonous cactus underwater. That's why the #1 rule for Indo-Pacific beaches is always wear appropriate footwear when going into the water. After all, no one wants to turn a relaxing beach day into a desperate rush to the hospital. Number 5. Leafy Sea Dragon. It looks like a sheet of seaweed, but it's actually one of the most incredible seahorses out there. The Leafy Sea Dragon is so well camouflaged that you could swim right next to it without even noticing. Its body extensions look like leaves floating in the water. It's the ultimate master of marine disguise. The most interesting thing? They dance with the ocean current as if they were real drifting leaves. And when it's time for romance, they do a synchronized dance that would make any choreographer jealous. Every morning, the couple meets for a good morning dance that lasts up to half an hour. They are the romantics of the sea. Number 4. Blobfish. The poor blobfish has been given the unflattering title of world's ugliest animal, but that's totally unfair. With its grumpy grandpa face and gelatinous body, this fish is actually a natural engineering genius. Living at depths of over 2,000 feet, it has developed a super soft body that can withstand pressure that would crush any other fish. It's like a bag of jelly with a human face. And what a face. Its features are so human that it seems to be constantly making a disapproving face. But with so many people making fun of its appearance, who wouldn't be frowning? In fact, this clumsy fish is a true master of survival in the deep. Number 3. Goblin Shark. If there's one fish that looks like came straight out of a sci-fi movie, it's the Goblin Shark. With a nose that looks like a sword and a face that only a mother shark could love, this guy is living proof that nature sometimes goes overboard with design. But the craziest thing is how it catches its prey. Its jaw literally pops out of its face. It's like having a catapult in its mouth. And don't worry too much, this shark is lazier than a sleepyhead on a rainy day. It prefers to conserve energy rather than go around chasing prey at high speed. Number 2. Vampire fish. The payara, known as the freshwater vampire fish, is a hunting machine with fangs reaching an impressive 6 inches in length. With its silver body growing up to 4 feet long, this voracious predator has 2 lower canine teeth, so long that, like its oceanic cousin, it developed special skull cavities to accommodate them. Inhabiting the turbulent and deep waters of South American rivers, the payara is a hunter specialized in high-speed pursuits. Equipped with powerful muscles and extraordinary reflexes, it attacks its prey, mainly other fish, with lightning-fast strikes that can exceed 20 miles per hour. Its hunting method is brutal. It pierces its victims with its deadly fangs and swallows them whole, a technique that has made it one of the most feared predators in tropical freshwaters. Number 1. Pufferfish. And now let's talk about poison. Actually, it's about a fish, but it's known for being poisonous. And it's the pufferfish. This fish is like that friend who swells up when he gets nervous, but 1,000 times more dangerous. Each pufferfish carries enough poison to knock out 30 people. It's like walking around with a spy's briefcase, only full of toxins. The craziest thing? In Japan, this fish is considered an extremely expensive delicacy. But be careful, only highly specialized chefs can prepare it. It's like a real-life operation game. One wrong cut, and, well, better not even think about it. Every year, there's always someone who thinks they can play chef at home, and spoiler, it doesn't work out very well. Now I want your comment. Which fish is missing from our list of the most bizarre fish in the world? Comment below and we'll be looking at them all. Take advantage and click on this video that is appearing on the screen because I separated it especially for you. Well, that's it, and until next time, Curious One.